If you were elected mayor, what immediate actions would you take to resolve the current disagreements between city management and the police and fire unions?
May not sound too professional, but I think all the heads should sit down at a nice dinner, maybe have a beer, and drop the act, and we can talk to each other. Honestly, there used to be a series on it. I think it was the Food Channel. There was a group of gentlemen went together all across the world to people that had rivalries, and they would fix a meal and then unknowingly bite people at opposite ends of this argument. And sometimes it wasn't just argument. They actually had brought together a Palestinian and an Israeli together in a house and said, I'm going to cook you a nice dinner, 5-course meal. They were professional chefs. Cooked them a meal and said, nothing's more human than sitting down and having a meal with somebody, and you're not going to leave until you've talked about this. And by the end of the show, they have. So I think the idea may not sound so professional, but the idea of bringing some humanity back to us as humans in our interpersonal relationships is very important. Like I've said before, we're all part of this community, and regardless of whatever issues we have to continue working as a community unless we just all want to move somewhere else, and quite frankly, I don't want to.
The first thing I'm going to do is bring all the parties together. We're going to go in the city conference, or the city manager's conference room, and we're going to hammer out a plan. I'm also going to call for the immediate reinstatement of at least 2 positions on both sides. This would offer at least a peace offering, for lack of a better term, to get everybody on the same level. And then we're going to walk out of there with a plan to not only reinstate the remainder of the positions that are currently open, but have a plan for future growth.
One of the issues I think will be resolved because we'll have a new head. I think right now there's, just the argument that's going on needs to stop. I disagree with Mr. Dukes. I don't know how many people we need in the fire department. I know we have an ISO 1 rating. I think it's amazing. It was mentioned Monday night that we may be one of the only, one of the few cities in actually the country that have it. So it sounds like we're doing a really good job. I also know that Midwest City is not the wealthiest city in Oklahoma City. So it really comes down to cost benefit, in my opinion. And what I would like to see is an independent study from an outside party that both the fire department and the city agree to come in and assess what Midwest City needs.
We'd all love to have more and better services to the community. That includes police and fire, and also a lot of the other departments that are very important in the operation of the city. The problem and the reason we're here, folks, is because we had 2.5% growth 2 and 3 years ago. Last year we had a 3% decrease in sales tax revenue. And so, being prudent managers of the citizens' money, we had to make some cuts. We had to take some steps to remedy that. The fire department was in really bad shape financially. So the cuts were probably perceived as more severe to them than there were others. But all the departments in the city had to make cuts. Personnel citywide is down 10% over the last 15 years. We've all made cuts. So we've had to do that. So it would all be great if we could if we had more money and to do that. And to achieve that goal, my opinion is the rational way is to do economic development, get more businesses in and more people. Midwest City's done that pretty good. We've got plenty of places to shop. The problem is we don't have good people with good paying jobs living in this area.